when we come. Hey, this is kind of a big game this afternoon. Welcome to the live stream from the campus in Watertown, Wisconsin. My name is Matt Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by my good friend in Maranatha's own, Colin Barnes. Welcome to the broadcast, Colin.
Good afternoon. You're in a great sunny day.
Yeah.
I mean, it is beautiful outside. We're in shorts, short weather.
Well, that's pretty much all the time here in Wisconsin for you Wisconsin natives. It's the usual winter outfit to have some cargo shorts and a Packers hoodie. And Cougars win the tip. Now, remind me, these two teams faced off earlier in the season. What happened in that matchup? Do you recall?
I believe the SaberCats were led by James Hawley, 29 points, beating Kuyper 72-70.
Really? Interesting.
And at the time,
and where did that take place?
At Kuyper.
Oh, interesting.
And at the time, Kuyper was ranked.
Ranked number 8, I believe, in the nation. They currently stand at number 10 in the nation, even still. It is a pink out tonight. Pass inside for Grant Brock. Looks like a little bit of a zone going on here for the defense. We don't see a whole lot of those, do we?
Nope. Yeah,
from the baseline, Schultz just misses. Oh, and it's Joe Shank who wins it back for the SaberCats. How about that hustle play? No, he had possession. Shouldn't it reset? Shouldn't it reset?
Yes.
They had possession, and Joe stole it away.
For today's game, we also have James Hawley back.
Oh, man, that's
Great
huge.
To see.
Yeah, Tuesday was a tough loss, but unexpectedly without James due to illness, and so hopefully he's back to 100% and on fire because we're going to need his production this afternoon. Brock also misses the mark and colliding our Price and Shank and unable to come down with another offensive rebound. So still no score here after the first possessions for either team.
Could be the NCAA down again with our stats.
Yeah, go figure, still no stats. NCAA servers. Trash. Nice lob inside to the big man. And Stone finishes at the rim. 6'8" junior. Seems like we've seen our share of 6'8".
This little run
guys
here of multiple 6'8".
Yeah.
Large
and
man.
Price no good on his first shot.
Going to be hard for Brock to deal with that center there.
Has James Hawley touched it yet? There, he touched it and came down with it. Nice pass up ahead for Price. A little bit of space. Now he's contested and stripped away out of play. Last touch by Kuyper.
On the first possession, he had an open three called off just because of the shot clock.
Oh, he was about to fire that
Yep.
up. And the official stopped to address the shot clock issue.
Good warm-up practice shot.
Yeah. Oh, and they double team him in the three-point. That's interesting. Now Will, a little bit of space. High rebound for Brock. Second chance opportunity, a little short. And it's Stone that comes down with it. No, it's they got another one. 6'7" Jacob May underneath.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Got a couple of them here tonight. Oh, a nice cut, but it's anticipated by Shank, and he steals it away. Good defense from the SaberCats so far.
SaberCats need to break the zone by getting into the high post right there.
And a foul called. It is on May, his first, and Grant Brock will go to the line where he has struggled of late.
Yep.
And so we will see if he can get back into his usual good shooting rhythm.
It is great to see the SaberCats identifying the zone and knowing what to do. Obviously, Fuller's yelling at them, but get into that high post, let the defense collapse onto him, meaning someone will be open, and he finds Grant in the dunker spot, gets the foul.
Inside and out, misses them both, so that's not necessarily good news for the SaberCats, as Grant will receive his fair share of fouls today, certainly. Absorbs a lot of contact underneath. A lot of cutting and movement. Here's Stone on the wing. Price waves at it, disrupted it enough. Schultz comes down. One and done for Kuyper. Price, open look from the corner. Still no good. All right, passed up on that one, didn't he? After missing two, he was a little hesitant. And now triple teamed. Schultz finds a way to get it to Hawley, who drives into the lane, finds a cutter, Shank, and it's up and good. Up over May. And Shank gets on the board first for the SaberCats.
Great off-ball movement and ball movement.
Good vision. Wasn't that a good pass?
I mean, it leads to amazing shot opportunities like those.
Off the mark. I'm thinking he's probably not the guy they're looking for threes. You can check that.
Number 5 shoots 28% from 3.
Deep three from the logo. Brock, and he got a deflection off of Kuyper. Grant Brock working hard as always under the basket, earns a second chance opportunity for the SaberCats. Hawley shot that one from the logo.
These two big men from Kuyper, they have the size. It just doesn't seem like they use it well. They don't have good hands.
Well,
and
let's hope.
That has been exploited by Brock and Shank already.
Yeah. We'll see how that develops here. Inside for Brock. They'll swing it around. Shank. So far, no good from three-point land are the SaberCats. That's what, 3-4 shots?
4 shots there already. No good. Good deflection by Brock. Gets the turnover for the SaberCats. 2-2, almost 5 minutes into the game. Neither team.
Hawley, really nice find. And Grant scores underneath.
That's the connective piece that was missing in the previous game. James Hawley has been distributing extremely well today, getting this ball.
I think they have to respect his shooting ability, and it gives him just a little seam to drive.
Well, they have to respect his driving ability.
Yeah.
We've seen James make plenty of circus shots already this season.
Schultz got him leaning a little bit to the left, but he made up for it, and in and out. I'd say Kuyper's been pretty cold here to start this game. Price gonna try another one, still no good, his third miss. And I think that's gonna have to be about it, don't you think? I mean, we can't just keep heaving them up if they're not gonna go down. We gotta adjust and try something else. Ooh, little Euro step.
I believe in Price. He was 4 for 10 in our last game.
Yeah, but we can't just keep heaving them up. I mean, I know we need it with the zone. We need some outside shooting, but let's try and get Hawley open. That's who I'm looking for if I'm trying to break the streak here of missed three-pointers. Shank had one in the last couple games. Schultz, a little uncertainty. Still not sure. Now finds Grant Brock in the corner for 3, and that one's no good as well. So stone cold from three-point lane to start this thing out. 0 for 5, I think.
Go for 6.
Make it 6. Stone, no good.
Brock tips it out. Schultz pushing the ball.
Here's Hawley. Oh, step into it. Instead, decides to go to the rim, and a nice floater for James Hawley. And he's got a bucket. So Shank, Hawley, and Brock on the board for the SaberCats.
Every bucket in this game has been right at the rim. Tough nose battle here. Which team will break first and get these jump shots going?
Oh, nice move inside, spinning and scoring. Austin Stone, he's got all the points so far for Kuyper. And a timeout called by the SaberCats. Coach Fuller liking what he's seeing so far, even with the poor shooting. The SaberCats lead by 2, 6-4, 13-14 left in the first. See what the SaberCats can scheme up. Brett Northern checks in for his first action, along with everybody's favorite, Christian Cleveland.
These two play very different roles. I would say Christian is a spark plug on this offensive end in the same way that Brett is a spark plug on the defensive end. He brings this help defense aspect that nobody else can.
Nice screen from Shank, gets a little space for Schultz, and he scores. That was nice. Will Schultz on the board for the SaberCats. Jennings lobs it down low. Back to him, fakes the shot, now takes a long two. Jumper, no good. Offensive rebound and a putback by Jayshawn Bogarty.
You will never hate that long two shot. What you hate is the offensive rebound.
That's the part that kills you, yep. A little too much room in the lane there. Lobbed inside for Brock. He's immediately double teamed. Smacked in the mouth. Now he fights through traffic and scores. Little baby hook. And once again, the SaberCats from right there in front of the basket, and they lead by 4. Nice dish underneath and around the basket. Kind of using the rim to shield off the defender. Not a bad idea. Not able to execute. Here's Cleveland spinning in the lane, take the contact and spin. Brock got a piece of it, but saved in, and now back the other way come the Cougars. Stepping into it, a lot of little steppy steps right there. I don't know. Sometimes that draws a whistle.
Plenty of movement from the SaberCats. Stops any sort of offensive advantage.
Yeah, good hustle.
Kuyper has.
That's a real growth point, I feel like, this season, is the hustle back. You're not seeing the fast breaks coming the other way. And once again, one and done. Joe Shank tracks it down for a rebound. And Coach Fuller happy with that defensive set. Here's Schultz. Christian looks for him on the cut. Now back out top. Here's Shank dribbling into the lane. Kick out for Northern. Nowhere to go for Brett. He'll probe the top of the key. Now Cleveland steps it back. Over to Schultz, 5 to shoot. Drives the hoop. Hangs in the air and delivers off the glass. Will Schultz with a great play.
I will never understand the ability to do that.
How did he hang in the air for so long?
Kevin Durant-esque by holding it so the defender cannot deflect that ball.
Shank flies out to try and contest and does just enough to prevent that three-point shot, and Grant Brock rips it off the board. The SaberCats back on it.
What I will say,
offensive side.
I don't love leaving 33 Stone open. No. He is 13 for 30 on the season, which is from over 40%.
I'll be. Brock fouled on his attempt from the baseline, and he'll go back to the line. If you're the Cougars, that's the high percentage play. If he's got the ball down there in the paint, make him go to the line. But come on, Grant, we know you're a good shooter. Better than these last few games have revealed so far. See if we can work out the kinks here. No problem.
Once again, the SaberCats are on a good start. 13-6, 10 minutes left. They had the same start in their last game.
Brock's got 5. Yeah.
Against Great Lakes,
yeah,
they have to be able to retain it. Now we got to
stay with it. That initial drive we start out with, we got to maintain that.
Keep doing what is working. And this is without the 3-ball falling, unlike in the Great Lakes game.
Yeah, that's right. We had 2 threes in that. Oh, nice. Good hands from Shank. Anticipated that he was dribbling it high and just took it right off the bounce. Northern thought about it. Holly thought even longer about it. They're all thinking about it. Nobody's doing it. Swinging around the top. Shank will do it. Oh, that looked good for a long time. He was pretty confident that was going to go in, but tracked down in the corner and a good hustle play earns the ball back for the SaberCats.
Joe, at this point, I believe, should have 3 steals in this game, causing a lot of disruption. Well, a lot of problems for these big men.
He's always got good hands, but he kind of likes to sneak in from behind on the big men. Cleveland misses badly. And the lows continue for the 3-point shooting for the SaberCats. And an errant pass bounces off the end line, and another turnover for Kuyper, as they have not been good caretakers of the possessions that they have had. Only 6 points here, halfway through the first half.
The SaberCats no longer have Will Schultz there to be in the high post and really mess up this Kuyper defense. Wonder what they will go to now.
Well, they've had May on the bench, and he'll come back in momentarily. Long rebound on the way. Shank in there amongst 4 Cougars, unable to get it. And once again, the SaberCats kept off the board from the 3-point line. I don't know.
It will fall eventually.
I guess statistically, but good night. Nice move, but can't get it to fall. And Stone comes away empty-handed on that one again. Shank from the corner. Ooh, tough pass. Hawley fakes the pass, up off the glass. Come on, Jimmy.
I would say it's going to be a reversion to the mean. Usually you have that as a regression to the mean. You hit too many, you'll fall eventually. The SaberCats will eventually rise in this. You don't stay 0% forever.
Yeah. A lot of guys in Las Vegas that are playing that too, so I can't lose forever. It's not exactly a
At least in my time, the SaberCats have not never hit a 3-pointer in a game. Number 22, Antoine Woods.
Price checks in for Brock, and Nason comes in, giving Joe Shank a breather.
Antoine Woods makes his first free throw of the season. He's a new addition, just his 2nd game played.
Interesting.
They've had several new additions ever since their top scorer, Sam Dillard, went out after only 5 games in this season.
Wonder what happened to him. So on the floor, I don't recall this lineup. This is Price, Cleveland, Northern, Hawley, and Nason.
High guard lineup. No Brock, no
Nason
Schultz.
Will try. And so I think, has everybody missed one? Now we can go ahead and make one. I think, is that the rule? Yep, everyone has to miss one first.
Everybody on the court has missed a 3, correct.
Yeah. So who will be the first? I will say Kuyper's shooting has not been better. So that's what's keeping this one a little bit
we had a problem with one of these rims in the last game.
Yep. Hawley from deep. Nope. Goodness.
Sabercats this season are shooting 28.9% from three this season. Definitely a statistical anomaly to put up this many threes and not to get one make.
Oh, Cleveland miscommunicated with Hawley, and that leads to a fast break the other way for Elijah Searcy.
I'm glad the first errant turnover happened 14 minutes in.
That's pretty clean so far, huh?
Very clean game for the Sabercats. Haven't had too much pressure like many other games.
Ben Price looked a little bit out of sync on that one. Need to get Schultz back in there for the Sabercats.
Another turnover from Cleveland.
We don't need to give this
16-11 game.
Why do we need to sub out the guys that are, you know, stabilizing the offense? Are they tired? I mean, they haven't played since Tuesday. I wouldn't be subbing these guys out. You're just watching this lead evaporate. It's now down to 5. 5:47 left to play. A timeout called, 16-11.
Out of the timeout, here comes Schultz and Brock. Schultz has been, apart from Holly, the other distributor in this game, and Brock taking most of the wear and tear down under the basket. Several buckets, several free throw trips.
He's got 6 points, if I'm counting correctly. I'm trying to keep this manually, the old-fashioned way. Holly fakes the three. Lost the handle a little bit on his dish attempt. Grant Brock bailed him out. And now Ben Price for three. We know he can do it. Oh, it's still off the mark. Brock with an offensive rebound. Blocked on the reverse layup.
The problem now is there's a sort of, oh, I have to be the first one to make this. More pressure on that three-pointer.
Both teams are gripping right now, big time. Nick Moore misses a three, coming the other way. It's
much more pressure when no one makes one.
Yeah, I don't know. You start thinking too much. Oh, looked like it was tipped by the Cougars as Schultz was there from point-blank range. So a few empty trips up and down the floor for both teams. 4 scoreless possessions coming out of that timeout. Ben Price missed an open Grant Brock. Here's Schultz, he'll take it and scores. He's got 6.
There is yet to be a Schultz three-point attempt, and we know he can make them. He took plenty of them in the last game against
He's the only guy that hasn't tried one. Nason hasn't tried one.
Nason has.
Oh, he did, yeah, that's right. And a foul called. Gonna give him the basket.
Ben Price calling for a hook. Thinks he, wrapped around him.
Did he make the hoop or no?
He did, yeah.
He did, yeah. Because I thought he pointed to the line with a 2 to process that. Stone checks back in for the Cougars. And Abdo commits the three-point play, completes it.
Kuyper staying in the zone. I would guess they would keep doing this until the Sabercats start making these threes.
Yeah, I would.
This cold streak has let them just keep doing it.
Oh, nice feed inside, Shank. What vision from Joe Shank, and a great cut from Grant Brock, and he scores again. That's 8-9 for Grant Brock. Oh, nice feed on the cut from the baseline, but he misses the reverse layup. Does Stone. quickly back the other way, the SaberCats from the baseline. Schultz gives it up. Shank rolls it inside. A lot of contact on Brock. Kicks it out for Ben Price. Still no good. James Hawley missed everything. I would say something is, I know they call it a gravitational constant. Like that's not supposed to change universally.
We brought it up last game. Bad juju.
But there could be some adjustment in the
something aligning.
Maybe there's a magnetic field. I don't know. This is ugly. Oh, an alley-oop attempt. Why not?
Be a 5-on-4 attempt with
Ben Price missed the cutter. Hawley into the lane. Schultz was there, collided with Brock. And last touch by the SaberCats.
That was any other player, I'd hate that shot attempt, but with James Hawley,
no, he can make that
those
shot.
circus shots are a thing of beauty.
Off-ball screen gets an open look under the basket.
Great find by
Bogerty. 4-point lead for the SaberCats. Schultz is good. Grant Brock with the assist. Oh, lost the handle, and Ben Price comes up with it. He'll lead a fast break. He's got Shank up ahead. Shank waits for the defender to fly by and just can't finish the layup as pressure arrived. And stepping into a three coming the other way, no good. These guys are way too good as shooters, and Ben Price with another good defensive effort. Good to see Ben coming alive here on the defensive side. There we go. Inside out. Schultz lays it off for Hawley. 8 to shoot, 7. Hawley drives it. Finds Grant Brock again. Grant is absolutely cruising the baseline.
A misdirect from Hawley is able to find an open Grant Brock. Tricked the defender into thinking he was throwing somewhere else.
And Grant's defender kind of fell asleep on that one. Caught himself watching a little bit. Oh, nice wave off the defender and then shoot. Latrell Jennings.
In my opinion, this ball should be in Austin Stone's hands for Kuyper.
I would. I'd be looking for him underneath, wouldn't you?
I would be looking for him in the high post. Nikola Jokic-esque.
Price bails out the deflected pass. He's got Shank open in the corner. Joe, oh my goodness, it's almost comical at this point.
Shot clock already off.
No threes in the first half.
24-18, one shot left. Hawley almost with the steal.
They're gonna hold for a last shot. 6-point lead for the SaberCats. They will go into the locker room ahead. Just a question of how much. Off by everything. 1 second left. The SaberCats come out on top here in the first half. 24-18. Whew. Let's see. 10 points for Brock. Hawley with 4. And again, these are just my unofficial notes as we're trying to contemporaneously do this on the fly. And Schultz with 8.
8?
Yeah. So really just those 3. Joe Shank with a bucket. And that's 4 guys scoring for the SaberCats. And my goodness, we're going to have Parents' Day. So stay with us here in the gym for Parents' Day as we honor those who support our athletes. And we will be back after this break. SaberCats up 24-18.
members, along with the family and special guests who are joining them today. We'll begin with our freshmen and proceed on through the classifications. First of all, representing the freshman class, please welcome Daniel Nason of Trinity, Alabama. Daniel is joined tonight by his parents, Jeremy and Ruth Nason. Come on out here so you guys can pose in the middle, you can meet in the middle. And also he's got some siblings with him as well. Next we have J.J. Lostutter of St. Jacob, Illinois. JJ's parents, John and Jennifer Lostutter, are watching proudly by live stream, but standing with him tonight are Dan and Kelsey Sample. Dan is born soon. Kelsey is born mom. There you go. Good job. Also from the freshman class, Jonathan Poost of Williston, North Dakota. While his parents, John and Heidi Poost, are unable to attend, he is represented this evening by his uncle and aunt, Solomon and Andrea Filer, some of their kids. It's good luck. And rounding out our freshman class is Jack Logan of Oakley, California. Jack's parents, Josh and Jenny, are watching by live stream, and standing with him tonight are Dan and Kelsey Sample, his born son and born mom. Now we recognize our sophomores. Before we begin, we'd like to note that Jonathan Herbster of Hong Kong is unable to be here today as he is currently on choir tour. His parents are Matt and Tiffany Herbster. We're glad to recognize and honor him in his absence as well. Yeah, Jonathan! That's right. Next in the sophomore class, sophomore Alex Kuhn of Westminster, Colorado. Alex's parents, Ryan and Jessica Kuhn, are supporting him via live stream. Standing with him tonight are Dan and Kelsey Sample. Grant Brock of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Grant is joined by his parents, Brian and Rebecca Brock, along with his siblings, Brad, Kate, and Gene, and his grandparents. And Grandma and Grandpa Marriott are watching by live stream.
Hi, Brad.
That's insane.
On to our junior class. Brett Northern of Greenwood, Indiana. Brett is joined tonight by his parents, Seth and Allie, as well as his girlfriend, Esther. Woo-hoo! Next is Christian Cleveland of Birmingham, Alabama. Christian's family is watching by live stream, including his granddad, Claude Cleveland, and his mother, Delphia Drake, while his girlfriend, Blair Eccles, is attending in person. Now on to our seniors. Please welcome James Holly of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. James is accompanied by his parents, Josh and Ryan Holly, and his girlfriend, Chloe Stewart. here who have given so much to this program for many years. We have a special gift to present to them as I introduce them as well. So please welcome Joe Shank of Marion Center, Pennsylvania. Joe is a 4-year and a major contributor. He is joined by his parents, Glenn, also known as Shorty Shank, and Jennifer Shank, and his girlfriend, Elena Smith, as well as his sisters.
Well, that's a hard launch.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's see if I was right about this. 0 for 15. 0 for 15. Axel Taylor, 8 for 10.
Let's give him a round of applause. For our next senior, Will Schultz of Brookfield, Wisconsin. Will has played with us. Will has played with us for 3 years and finishes out his career nearing the 1,000-point mark. He's been a staple ever since I have been here. My relationship with Joe actually started with a phone call that he made to me while I was still in Kansas before I even got to move here. While his parents, Joe and Renee Schultz, are unable to be present, we are honored to recognize Will today and the investment his parents have put in. We recognize our graduate student. Please welcome Ben Price of Watertown, Wisconsin. Ben Price is the only player on this team to be here longer than I have. He's had 5 seasons because of a season-ending injury in his 3rd year. Ben has been a captain for 3 years and has been an effective spiritual leader for this team. Ben is joined by his parents, Phil and Kathleen Price, his girlfriend, Aria Saunders, and his brother, Michael. Let's give a round of applause to all of our families and players. Thank you. You are dismissed. We're going to go and talk a little bit. Let's finish this game!
Let's make a 3-pointer. 0 for 15.
18. How do you change this now? Okay.
It is. No, it's gonna
You do not have to be a math genius to work out the shooting percentage from three-point land there in the first half. 0 for 15. That's pretty gnarly. And so according to your theory, we should see 6 made three-pointers in a row for the SaberCats, and I'm excited to see it.
That would come back to the season average of 28.9%.
Okay.
Right
Here's
here, Holly.
And
no good.
Now we're going to need 7 in a row, I think. 0 for 16.
SaberCats 0 for 16. The Kuyper is 0 for 9 today. Neither team has made a three-pointer.
Wow.
And both teams shooting 30% or worse from the field.
So it's a low-scoring affair so far, and it starts out the second half the same way with the first 2 shots falling away, and to make that the first 3 shots. And Shank grabs it up off the floor and quickly up ahead for Schultz. See if the SaberCats can work themselves into a good shooting situation here. Still with the zone from Kuyper. Good space inside. And it can be done! Will Schultz finally took a three-pointer and made it. Let's go!
The one player who has touched the court that hasn't shot a three.
Yeah.
First one to make it breaks the pressure, hopefully, for the SaberCats.
Now they're going to rein in. Oh, nice step around the defense. And scoring is Nick York, his first bucket of the afternoon. Kind of nice to see all the parents here in the house today, celebrating Parents' Day. Brock works it around the corner now. Shank from three-point land, and he hits! What? What? Who is this? Joe Shank for 3.
Shank once again hits from that corner. I mean, Shank's corner.
Yeah, he
over
likes
there.
It. You know, I feel bad for Kuyper having to shoot on this end. Maybe that's what it is. Of course, they didn't make any on the other end either. But for the SaberCats, it's been better. And a foul called battling away from the ball. The foul is called on Austin Stone, his first. It was an unbelievably clean first half in spite of the shooting woes.
Only two
turnovers. How?
It happened at
turnovers.
The 16. It was 16-7.
That's like a good opening minute for us normally.
Yep.
And only 2 turnovers in the first half. I have never seen a half that clean. I mean, Joe Shank had more steals than we had turnovers as a team, and very few fouls as well. Nobody really in any kind of foul trouble, are they? 1 foul apiece for a couple of players is all. Well, just 2 fouls
the half
for either
went
team.
Incredibly fast because nobody was fouling.
No fouls and no
but now
turnovers.
Quickly into this second half, 2 fouls for Kuyper.
Oh, and Grant just unable to grab the pass as he was kind of shoved in the back as the ball came in. It's all right, fight through it. Up by 10 now, the SaberCats. This is a big game. I mean, this is a region matchup. We end the season with 4 in a row. We had Great Lakes on Tuesday, and that was a tough loss. But Maranatha looks to win the next 3. This one today, then we've got Moody and Grace next week, and so it's must-see live stream.
Latrell Jennings, another tough shot. He's 1 for 12, I believe.
Ooh, rough afternoon for him.
Yes.
They just played Moody yesterday. Oh, look at the behind-the-back pass, and Grant Brock is punched in the mouth at the baseline. Takes the contact, goes down, and the foul is given. So that is the first foul by Nick Moore.
The SaberCats cannot get comfortable. The main thing is these threes could make them feel a little bit more calm, but on this defensive end, they need to make sure that they are not softening up on their defense. Do not let these
deflected away, and Grant gets it, drives in from the three-point line, and unable to make the little close-range jumper. Timeout called by the Cougars, and Coach Fuller is happy about how the second half gets off on the same, I don't know, even better shooting rhythm than the first half. And that's good. I mean, that's a good turnaround here at this late stage of the season to see them battling through and coming out of the locker room. It was a brief stint in the locker room, honestly, because of the Parents' Day festivities. And so we are seeing a very different look from the SaberCats as they come out. So 2 for 3 from three-point land here in the second half. That's a pretty good turnaround after Ofer. Grant Brock jumped high to knock that ball away, but called for the foul as he swung up and over the top. I think it was probably more for the preliminaries than the actual swipe at the ball, which was pretty clean. Working his way through, now kicking it out. Hawley went for the steal, wasn't able to get it. His man drove inside, but Ben Price there to yank down the rebound after the missed shot.
The gambles by James Hawley have not worked out, but the team has recovered, backing him up.
Good help defense coming off. Probably a missed opportunity there for Kuyper as Brock had to come off his man.
Hawley with the steal.
Coming back, Schultz steps into a three. In and out. Ooh, that'd have been huge. Heavy contact, and it's an offensive foul called on Austin Stone as he thought he had a clear path to the basket, but Grant Brock said, surprise!
Do not believe offensive foul. It just, the ball went out.
Oh, I thought he motioned like this. I thought that usually is the charge call, but he didn't have his other hand up, so they'll say a lot of contact, but no foul, huh? That was Ben Price getting to the rim.
Ben Price making all 5 starters now scoring on the day. Schultz with 11, Brock with 10, Shank with 5, Hawley with 4, and now Price with 2.
3 ball, open, no good. Schultz rebounds. Shooting woes continue for Kuyper. SaberCats seem to have done better. Deflected out of bounds off Black, and so the SaberCats will retain possession.
5 minutes have gone by in the second half. 13-point lead. Have to retain it. Both teams scoreless for the past, or no, just Kuyper scoreless for the past 2 minutes.
I see we have some stats. That's a promising development. They're a little bit behind.
2 minutes behind.
Yeah, better than nothing. Schultz fakes a shot, puts his head down and drives in. Kicks it out for Ben Price, no good. So
you haven't noticed Kuyper has switched back to a man.
Yeah.
Only 2 threes.
That's all it took. Shank reaches in, tries to get the strip. Instead, Bogarty in for another score, and he's got 6. Ooh, deflected off of Grant Brock and recovered by Price. Joe Shank. Schultz, top of the key. Looking for Grant underneath, who's battling. Instead, he'll hand it off for Hawley. Always a good option. Hawley works his way into the lane. High off the glass. Grant Brock with an offensive rebound, and it's in and out. But look who's there. Joe Shank.
I could not even see him under that basket.
Yeah, he was hiding. And Schultz, a little fancy move, lost his dribble. Quickly back the other way and fouled on the layup by Shank. He'll go to the line for 2. Nick York.
At this time, we'd mostly seen some substitutions. Usually it's the 5 minutes where he gets new people in, but, well, there we go.
You called it. Northern
and Cleveland.
And Cleveland for Price and Hawley. Good minutes from both of those guys to start the second half. Sincere Hatch will check in for the shooter. York draws them within 9 on this difficult shooting afternoon for the Cougars. Nice feed underneath. Grant Brock fouled as he goes to the hoop.
The SaberCats cannot back down. They must stay aggressive. In the last game against Kuyper, they led by 10 at halftime. Only 72-70 was the end score, and they led by 10 at halftime.
They did or we did?
Maranatha did.
We did. Oh, wow. No lead is safe.
No lead is safe, especially when the other team has not hit a 3.
A made free throw from Grant Brock. Let's go. In and out on the second.
3 for 6, 50% still.
Oh, what a block from Grant. And he's fouled as he recovers it. Great hustle play, stopping the transition bucket. Man, he has been good. That's two fast breaks in a row that Grant Brock has really put a stop to personally by stationing himself under the basket and just being ready to meet the ball as it comes in. What a play. Schultz. Yeah, I don't think Stone wants any part of Schultz as he's got the ball that far out. I think he's very concerned about Will's ability to blow by him. And there's guys there to help, but if they come over to help, that's going to leave Grant wide open.
Schultz has that speed and agility. I don't think Stone has those feet necessarily, and Schultz knows how to dime it.
Yep. 2 fouls now on Bogarty. And he's good for the first. Rolls out. Northern is there. Cleveland picks it up. Offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Gives the SaberCats another opportunity here. Northern surveys the defense. Shank in the corner. Nice feed. Schultz. Pirouette. Fadeaway. 1-footer. It's kind of his patented shot. It was a little too quick that time, I feel like. Cleveland called for the reach.
Reach, I saw a good amount of shoulder in that as well. Defender got him out of position.
Yeah, he did. He kind of dipped down, and that contact probably what drew the whistle.
Schultz and Shank out for Holly and Price.
All right. No good. Northern with a rebound. Price dribbles down to the block. Now he's in trouble. Kicks it out. Hawley back inside for Brock. Finds the cutting James Hawley, who uses the rim with a nice reverse layup. Come on, Jimmy.
An amazing give and go.
Give the assist to Grant Brock. Coach Fuller is feeling it right now. He's an emotionally fiery guy.
Hawley immediately, when he passed it to Grant, took off.
Yeah, he did. Grant saw it in his eyes. Three-pointer on the way, no good, and still 0 for. Kuyper is struggling from three-point land. Hawley calling for a screen. What in the world? Two-hand shoved him. I don't get that. Hawley, fake. I thought you had to jump if you did that. Christian Cleveland dives down the lane and gets a bucket. I'll never understand the whole traveling rule at this point. Back in my day, He's a little cleaner.
I believe actually they misunderstood the rules back in the day.
It's only been recently discovered. There it is. And a contested one at that. Sincere Hatch scores the first three-pointer for Kuyper with 11 minutes left in the ball game. And the SaberCats remain up by 12 even after that three-pointer. Ben Price working in the lane, spins, blocked, fouled. Price, a good free throw shooter. He'll go to the line for two.
I'm not sure. I thought I heard a lot of ball on that.
Full timeout called by Kuyper. And Maranatha leads 38-26, just 10:48 left in this contest.
Coach Fuller telling the SaberCats, stay aggressive, offensive, defensively. Keep doing what has worked. The SaberCats have dominated in the paint today. Off of cuts, off of...
They've doubled their halftime lead of 6. It's now 12, and a chance to go even further. Ben Price pours in the first. A graduate student, the only player on the team, Coach said, that was here before he was. He has seniority on the coach.
Not only for the university, but I mean, way before then, too.
Yeah, he's
been playing on this court for 9 years.
Oh, good hands from Hawley. Disrupted the shot, or the pass. Also gets the fast break, leans into it, no good, and stolen off the boards there by the Cougars. And a travel call, they'll give it right back. Does Elijah Searcy. He's not too happy about it. But the student section reminding him of the rules of the game. So helpful. Always been very, very helpful. It's a pink out today. I searched diligently and found Bubkus in the pink category. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Or not.
Only 10 seconds left. Not much time to make something happen here.
Christian
but
Cleveland will
do
make something happen. Three-pointer just off the mark.
Grant smartly avoids the foul there.
I was thinking the same thing. Coming back the other way, three-pointer, no good. Christian clears it off the board, dribbles it across the timeline, finds Grant, now across to Ben Price for three. Not sure I like that shot without having anybody underneath there yet.
It was in rhythm. Open for three.
Oh, come on. Fell asleep on the transition, though. And Searcy catches him unawares. Would you be pressing if you were Kuyper? I feel like I'd be. If you have a scouting report on the SaberCats, you might see what Great Lakes did to them on Tuesday. I think the full-court pressure had a lot to do with that. Ben Price with another bucket.
Not sure they have the personnel.
Maybe they just don't have the speed. Great Lakes has speed coming everywhere and size, too. My goodness. Athletic team. And they're also ranked, right? Number 3, I think. Something like that.
Who? Great Lakes?
Great Lakes. 4. Yeah. Oh, what a good fake. Price had a seam, decides to work it inside. Nice find. His old high school teammate. These two played high school basketball together. Let's see, what is this? Right here, actually. Represent. Not as unusual as you might think.
At least one championship together.
No, together. Yeah, Grant had three in a row. Nate Oates and Luke Akins played together here in high school and in college. You might know that. Holly fouled on his way to the rim. If he's got any lingering effects from his illness earlier in the week, I sure haven't seen it. He's been playing out there hard today. Doesn't look fatigued. Win.
An absolute Iron Man performance.
Just a little short on that one.
I've also seen that on the one side. He's been playing 46 on terrible ankle.
Sprained ankle. Yeah. Iron Man. We should give out a special award just for toughness.
Check that. Minutes per game. Lead Grant Brock lead.
That's as it should be, honestly.
Brock, James, and Schultz. The big three.
Price. Good test. And he gets the rebound. There you go. You know Ben's going to play a smart game. You know what I mean? He's going to be where he should be.
Fundamentally, Kuyper back in the zone.
Holly drives into the lane, runs into Stones. It doesn't matter. He's able to score over the big man. 6'8" Austin Stone was unable to keep Holly out of the basket. There's a nice feed inside.
Great dump off on Jennings. Haven't seen that often this game. It worked well.
Christian double team. Are they back in the zone? Yeah. Price. Christian, what I found. Good hands. Can't touch it. Okay.
Great job by Holly.
Great job. After he realized that Northern had gone the other way, or was a Christian over here that he was intending to pass to, he realized he couldn't try to get it back. And then just made a phenomenal defensive effort. Nope, that ain't it. And now Northern's got work to do. Oh, and it's Christian with a block. But the putback from Nick Moore. And a timeout called. It'll be 34 with just over 6 minutes left to play. All right, we are back at it. Thanks for the audio assist from Josh Roberts in the land of Wales.
Wales?
Yeah, my ancestral home. I just claim it. I don't really know. Fresh off the printer, we have new stats.
Schultz back out here for the SaberCats.
All's right with the world. We got the starters with Christian. So everybody but Grant out there. Christian. Oh! great athletic play to get to the hoop, and then a foul called on the rebound attempt on Ben Price. Got to be like his second foul, yep. 5 rebounds for Ben Price, 7 for Schultz, 7 for Hawley.
SaberCats have 4 turnovers this half. Doubling their total.
Yeah.
The
I can't say that's
last
terrible, though. Need to move the ball a little quicker, I feel like. Here's Shank from the corner, a little long. So fruitless on the last 2 offensive possessions for the SaberCats, maybe more. Dumped inside, tipped out of bounds by Schultz, combining with Shank. And Grant Brock jumps in. He will replace Ben Price. Coming in for the Cougars, Woods will replace Jennings.
The reinsertion of the zone has definitely messed up the SaberCats. They had a game plan for the zone. They went to man, so they changed it.
Yep.
And hasn't looked like they've changed back to a zone breaker.
Yeah. Searcy with a 3.
The second 3.
Oh, nice movement. Well, take that, man. What better shot would we have than that? Well, I mean, it all works out in the end. There's a Hawley with another bucket.
James Hawley floater is also a thing of beauty.
Yep, 11 points for him. Grant Brock leads all scorers with 14. Schultz. And Schultz got the rebound, but away from the ball, Shank got tangled up with Nick York, and York hit the ground. Wasn't much in it. I think York actually grabbed Joe's hand on the way down and made it look like.
Their feet, I believe, may have gotten tangled, and so caused a trip.
And that's another 3-pointer. So Kuyper trying to shoot their way out of it.
Brings the lead down to 7.
We need a bucket here. It's been cold. Hawley made that runner, and that broke the drought, but we need to string some together here. Will Schultz kicks it out for Hawley. Hawley works his way into the zone with the Euro step, point blank range. He had a great shot and just missed it. Tough one. Needed that. 3:21. Don't tell me it's going to come down to the wire. You said they had.
Kohler, I'm calling this timeout.
Yeah, we don't want any.
Too much momentum swing here.
Oh, last touch by Black. And so that'll be a SaberCats turnover, and it's Kuyper that calls the timeout. That's actually probably a good thing for the SaberCats as well, as they look to try and offensively extend this lead. They're up by 7, 3:10 left to play. World's finest event staff keeping us updated with the stats.
Out of the 10 fouls Kuyper has committed, 8 of them have been drawn by Grant Brock.
Doesn't surprise me. He absorbs a lot of contact.
Unbelievably
14
relentless.
points to show for it. 4 assists for Joe Shank, 3 for Holly.
Those 3 all came in the first half. Has not been as much a distributor this half.
Still just 6 turnovers in this ball game. That is a pretty clean game for the SaberCats. And now as the zone continues, they're working the ball inside out. 5 to shoot. There it is, Joe Shank over his head. What a shot from Joe Shank. A phenomenal cut through the lane and great vision from Will Schultz.
Shank knows the time.
Quick shot coming the other way. Christian Cleveland with a big rebound.
Shank knows the time, knows a play must be made.
Yes.
He instantly moves to cut.
He will be sorely missed. 4 years of experience playing on this ball club and just knows where everybody should be. Seems to always make the big play we need. Oh, Cleveland got to the hoop but blocked. And right back from Holly, and he's fouled as he goes to the rim. And he'll go to the line for 2 more. That's exactly what the SaberCats needed coming out of that timeout. Don't let them cut it to 5. It was a 7-point lead at that point. Don't let them cut it to 5. And then a couple of scores the other side and a chance to extend it even beyond 10.
I will say Holly and Shank specifically have taken what Fuller has said to heart. Play aggressively, defensive, offensively. Keep playing aggressively. And that is shown in these quick buckets, these steals that they have
Christian,
gotten.
too. Christian, very aggressive, going to the rim, got himself a good look. And so Holly converts a pair. That's a good trip to the line. Of course, he is the best individual free throw shooting effort in program history. 11 for 11, was that it? Loose, out top, tracked down by Kuyper. No good. Great defense that time. Good hands to reach in and disrupt without committing the foul. And once again, cleared off the boards by the SaberCats. They're up by 11. Chance to go up even more. Schultz. Now you might start thinking about taking your time, working that shot clock. Grant's got to track it down and can't get there. So the SaberCats with a rare turnover. I don't believe I've ever said that this late in the ball game. 7 turnovers only with less than a minute and a half left.
10 turnovers as Price comes in for Cleveland.
And Coach Fuller knows that this conference stretch at the end of the season almost matters than everything else we've done so far as we head into the conference tournament in 2 weeks. No good air ball, but cleaned up on the baseline.
An air ball into a kick out of the feet flop is something
that was totally a pass.
It was a hilarious sequence.
Schultz, high pressure. They got to start thinking about fouling, don't you think?
Kuyper down 9,
Under
52 seconds left.
Got to foul him. And they do. Are we even in the bonus?
We are.
Yeah. Well, that's 10. And that's exactly the man we want on the line there.
James Holly shooting 75% from the free throw line. I remember early in the season, 60% was around that area.
I'm not like super nervous right now about this game, but I'm not gonna go to sleep on it either. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be right here with it.
I'm asleep. I have my cap on,
my
gown.
No. Don't go to sleep on this game. We got to finish it strong.
I just have confidence.
Yeah, but we can't be overconfident.
I'm confident in my SaberCats.
All right.
They're still in this. They're still playing aggressive.
Yep. 47.8. And it looks to me like they're trying to keep the ball out of Nick York's hands, putting Joe Shank on him. And a missed 3. Cleared off the boards by Ben Price, and a quick foul on York. And so, probably smart thing to do there.
More of a touch foul for Kuyper. And the reason that happens is the refs in these instances are looking, they're intentionally trying to foul, so they will call the foul earlier than they would on normal possessions.
But the look on his face would tell you that he was not actually trying to do that.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like, what?
That is the reason why. He kind of looked dazed, a little confused.
He probably should have committed the foul that quickly, but didn't actually and try to do. And Holly converts a pair, so the lead is now 12, 35 seconds left. Student section letting them know. An irrelevant dunk from Austin Stone. So he's going to put a couple of seconds left on the clock.
Giving him the most time they can.
Stone has 8. That seems low for him. Just knowing that he's a big minute guy and a 6'8" center.
He doesn't play too many minutes. Actually, 10 is his average. 25 minutes a game.
He's way over that.
Much less than.
So what are we doing here?
29.1 seconds will be on the clock. The ref just wants to make sure Kuyper has the most time possible.
Coach Fuller trying to keep the energy up. We don't need this delay to cause us to lax at all in aggressiveness. 29, we got 29. We need the .8 now. Come on, get that .8 up there. .298. We can do 3. Nope.
I mean, he's being more hyper-specific than I've ever had someone be.
Yeah, he's trying to work down to it. Like, I don't think, can we not program the decimals? Or do we not know? He's going to try to do this from 30.
There we go.
I do this at the gas pump.
I'm not sure they can.
Can you just give us the 2/10? 29.1.
Kyria Teachout, star basketball player.
Let's go, Kyria.
Star
MVP.
event staff player.
That is epic GA stuff right there. Holly waiting for the foul. It doesn't come, so Shank will just carry it across the line. No turnover. And look at this, Schultz streaming down the lane. Another assist from Grant Brock. And the lead is back to 12. Miss, another miss, and finally a make for Woods. And now you got to foul Holly in the corner. And so he will go to the line. 10 seconds left. 10-point
difference.
2 shots coming up for the best free throw shooter the SaberCats have got.
Tracy McGrady couldn't even make this comeback happen. In my opinion, I believe he should have just
deep reference.
Let him go. Holly continues the free throw streak.
Let's go, James. If I got it right, he's got 13, 12 or 13 here. Oh, a rare miss, but maybe not the end of the world. Oh, good hustle from Shank. Nearly came up with it in the corner. 7.9 the length of the floor to go. And they need 11.
Need about 5 baseball passes here.
Going to be a tough order. No fouls, no threes. Let them go all the way, that's fine. And so York puts in a bucket. And the SaberCats dribble it out. Big victory on the home floor. And so here on the pink out night with the parents in attendance against rival Kuyper, the SaberCats pull out a massive victory, 59-50. The season sweep of a conference rival. How about that? And so heading into the next game, which is on Tuesday against Moody, February 17th, right here in the gym, 7 o'clock. Will you be available?
I will always be available.
What about Friday, 7 o'clock, Grace? Would you be available for that one?
Of course.
Let's go. All right, for SaberCats Athletics, we are excited to announce this victory this afternoon. The teams will gather at center court for prayer. High scorer, was it Grant? I believe it was Grant Brock with 14 or more. We don't really know since the last time we got a hard copy if they scored.
But the three-headed monster of Grant Brock, Will Schultz, James Holly.
Really good tonight. Good minutes from Cleveland, Northern, and obviously Ben Price contributed big time with 6 points of his own. So for SaberCats Athletics and Colin Barnes, my name is Matt Davis. Have a great night.